The most common pitfall I see is going to an attorney that is not familiar with traumatic brain injury cases. They don't recognize the problem. The person has profoundly changed. The person is different. The client many times is difficult, and the attorney just does not understand that that person has suffered a traumatic brain injury and needs to be seen by specialists. The problem usually starts at the emergency room. The person goes into the emergency room, they report that they weren't knocked out, and yet it seems like the crash happened and they lost a minute or two before the first thing they remember is somebody coming to the window of the car and asking if they were okay. That period of time that's lost was a loss of consciousness. But at the hospital, they described to the physician, I didn't suffer a loss of consciousness because they were knocked out. They don't know it. That's the beginning of the problem. And insurance companies very often are going to take advantage of that. So my suggestion is, if you've been in a car crash or you have a loved one that's in a car crash and they're not acting right and they've suffered some kind of concussion, make sure you see an attorney that's familiar with how to handle a traumatic brain injury case.